What is up, SUPCASers? This is Mike from SUPCASE. I'm here today with the Galaxy S10 and the S10 Plus, and we're going to check out some new cases that we got in. These are just fresh in off the truck less than an hour ago. Finally got these in. If you're wondering why these don't have the Samsung logo, these are actually dummy phones, they call them. So they're fake phones, but a lot of people like us, companies like SUPCASE, use these to test the phones, just the fit and how it looks and the form. So that's just the first thing when you see these, you're wondering where's the Samsung logo. These are dummy phones, but extremely accurate, as you can see with the build of these things. But it just gives us a good idea of what they look like in the cases and how they fit. But more important than that, we have some brand new cases, some new lines that we're launching. You guys know the UB Pro, the award-winning UB Pro, needs no introduction. Most of you dropped at CNET last year's drop test at CES. And of course we've done so many extreme tests and run it over. So we're going to have the UB Pro, we're going to have the UB style for the S10 series, but new to the S10 series is the UB Metro. So this is a clear kind of frosted black TPU case. As you can see, it's rubbery and soft. So these are like real simple snap-on covers. Let me let you guys get a really good look at this case. Of course, super clicky buttons as always. But this is for those that maybe want something very minimalist, very sleek, with just the essential kind of protection with the TPU cover corners to absorb the shock and the raised bezels, of course. But it's just got this really nice finish. I mean, the way it feels is interesting. Can you hear that? Inside here is this kind of like that hologram kind of material, but it just gives it extra grip to keep your phone in the case and also distributes the shock and helps absorb any shock when you drop the phone. So this is the UB Metro. We got here the Galaxy S10, if you want to see how that fits in there. Again, this is simple snap-on case, no screen protector. But if you can see there, get a good look. It's got this real nice shimmery finish. As you can see there, the 3 cameras, new to the S10, if you guys have seen the renders. They've got 3 cameras now on the S10 and the S10 Plus, whereas the base S10 Lite is going to have dual cameras. So the base S series is going to have dual cameras, which is pretty exciting for those that can never get the top of the line S10 or S series, but they still want to have some really nice cameras if they do some more pictures and video. But as you can see there, precise cutouts for the ports, as always, everything easy access, but still enough protection. Got cutouts for the ports here, clicky buttons. If this were a real phone, we could click and test it. And then you've got that curved edge screen that's Samsung's become known for. And of course, if you can see here, you got these raised bezels, and that's really what protects it. If you've seen our videos where we've run over these cases with cars, it's those raised bezels that's really going to be your last line of defense in some kind of crazy situation like that. So that's the UB Metro. This is the UB Metro Clear. We're actually going to have a couple different colors, if you want to see it here on the S10 Plus, snap that in. Some people have said in our previous videos they want to see the front of the phone. So if you want to get a good look at the front, in this case, here you go. Try to get some reflection so you can see the dimension in there. But it's very sleek. You still have access to the edge if you're someone that uses it, or you just like not having anything kind of blocking the edges. You got the raised bezels here, so it keeps it off the surfaces, keeps your screen nice and protected from getting scratched. But that's the UB Metro. Let's get some close-ups so you guys can really see what's going on with this case here. Got that nice SUPCASE logo, but it's just something that, you kind of got to see it in real life. The video doesn't do it justice, but it's got a real nice finish and shimmer, a real smooth feel. And it's just like a very minimalist kind of case. It's still shockproof and got those shock absorbing corners and TPU. So that is the UB Metro. So before I get to the next case, let me just show you. We've got here, this is the black, and as you can see, it's got the frosted black. So you're actually going to see the Samsung logo right here. Again, these are dummy phones, so they're not on there, but I want to help you picture it. When you have your S10, you slide this case on there, you're going to see that Samsung logo nice and pretty. And just to give you an idea, so here is the UB Metro in gold with the iPhone XS. So we just started launching this series, and some of you could find it for the iPhone, but we're also going to have them for the S10 in a couple different variations. So this is the UB Metro in gold. So you can see this one, it's still got that clear back, you can see through it. It's got that glossy kind of finish, and it's going to have a really nice shiny gold trim. And this, I mean, I love this. It just makes your phone look so classic. Got this gold outline here with this super strong raised bezel all down here. Got the SUPCASE logo shimmering, and then you got this kind of carbon fiber trim. Just gives it a little bit of extra sexiness. So this is the iPhone 10. Of course, this is an S10 video, but I want you guys to really get a good look and see what these cases will look like, the UB Metro series. And we're going to have an all clear UB Metro. So you've got the black, you've got the gold, and then you're going to have just a clear case with this kind of strip here with the SUPCASE logo emblazoned on it. So that's the S10. And you know, these are really good dummy phones, I gotta say. If you want to get a little bit more of a look at the phone, looks like they're going to have some dual front cameras. This is the S10 Plus. So that's pretty crazy. Yeah, these are really good as far as dummy phones go, like the design. I mean, it's very, very accurate. And the case just fits on it like a glove. It's just beautiful. And then, of course, to uninstall, just kind of pry it apart from the corners, pull it off. And that's the UB Metro. Let's get iPhone 10 out of there, because I know some of you guys, I mean, we're all fans of phones here at SUPCASE, but a lot of people are very excited about the S10 coming out, which is launching, I think, in just a few weeks. So that's the UB Metro series. All right, what do we have next? We have the UB Sport. Check that out. That's our newest case. So it might look a little familiar, the design to you guys, but this is going to give you that SUPCASE reliability that you guys trust at the price that we all can afford. So you got the nice SUPCASE logo, but it's great. This is obviously for people who are athletic. If you're going to be out doing a lot of running, if you're out at night, it's got these holes. If you can see, they go straight through. So these are actual holes in the case. And just give it breathability. If you've got your phone in your sweatpants, or you're out at the gym and you're jogging, you probably know, your phone, I'm sure it gets a little bit of sweat on it, or, water from your water bottle. So this will give it some breathability so that your phone can be active with you. I'm sure that these new S10s are going to have some kind of water sensitivity, water resistance, I should say, maybe even more than we've seen before. They're traditionally IP68 rated. So potentially we could see that be higher, and so that essentially your phone would be, essentially waterproof. And this would be a great case so that if you do get any water in there, if you're in those kind of activities, you're hiking and running through the woods and you kind of splash into a creek or something, that this will give you that breathability. But I mean, I think more than that, it's going to be the aesthetics. It's just that super cool, familiar look that you have there with that pattern. The feel of it is it's this kind of soft rubber. It's actually TPU, thermoplastic polyurethane. And that's basically that ultra flexible material that we put in our cases that absorbs a lot of the shock, as you can see in the corners. So it's this kind of rubbery feeling, but it's very nice feeling, and it's just grippy. It's super grippy. If you're running, your hands are sweaty, and you're checking your phone really quick, I mean, it's not gonna be too easy for it to fall out of your hands. And if it does, you got those drop-proof corners, of course. Of course, clicky buttons. We make sure to have really clicky buttons on these kind of cases, unless you're getting like the UB style where the buttons are really flush, and the intention is for it to be really minimalist and quiet, so they're not as clicky. But as you can see, let's check it out. You got these nice ports, nice and open, precisely cut, as you can see. You're going to have total access to the edge if you use that. The raised bezels, if you want to see how that looks with the UB Sport. Is that in focus? So that it keeps your phone off of surfaces and protects your screen from getting scratched. Raised bezels around these 3 cameras, triple cameras. I don't know if I'm ready for it yet. Maybe you guys are. So if you have the S10 and you're standing next to somebody with a Note 9, you're going to look like you have something more substantial than that. So it's going to have a lot of Note 9 people kind of snapping their necks like, what is that? I don't have that on my Note 9. Got the precise cutout here for the speaker, and full accessibility to the front dual cameras. So that's the UB Sport. So just to line it all up, let me show you guys here. We got the UB Sport. We got the UB Metro in black, which is like a black frost. You'll see the Samsung logo here. We also have it in gold, and coming soon in clear. So these are some of our new cases that we have coming out. Like I said, of course, we're going to have the UB Pro. Hopefully by now everybody's really familiar with that case. We're going to have the UB style available, like for the S10 Lite. But for the S10 and S10 Plus, we got the UB Sport, UB Metro. Check those out. You can go to SUPCASE.com right now. We're loading them up on the site as we kind of start getting them in and putting all the info in so that you can get your pre-orders in pretty soon. Stay tuned, of course, to our channel. You guys know that we always do a big giveaway. So my money would be on the fact that we are very possibly going to have an S10 Plus giveaway. So you want to stick around and make sure you follow that. Get all the updates for these cases when they come in. Get your discounts and your coupon codes. So sign up for our newsletter at SUPCASE.com, or you can follow us on any of our social channels, and we'll make sure that we keep you guys abreast every step of the way. So yeah, that's our Galaxy S10, S10 Plus, S10 Lite cases. So they're doing 3 this year. I mean, it's pretty much like the iPhone model, the Apple model. They got the 10s, 10s Max, 10R. Now I've got the S10, S10 Plus, and the S10 Lite. So those are some of our cases. And I also wanted to show you guys, while we're here really quick, we've actually got a lot of new subcase products that you may or may not have seen. Like, for example, we've got this ring holder, which looks, pretty cool. It's got this, metallic finish and shiny. It looks substantial like any subcase product. Of course, it turns and rotates. You can clip it onto the back or stick it to the back of your phone. But what's really cool is right here, this kind of 2-prong ring. And this thing is fortified. I mean, if you could touch it, it looks like some flimsy plastic, but no, this thing is substantial. But what you can do is you can clip this right into your air vent in your car. So it also is an air vent holder. So it's pretty cool. You got a ring holder, it's a kickstand, put it in your air vent. Now available on SUPCASE.com. We also have for the back of your phone, if you prefer, if you're into the wallets, we've got a wallet here for the back. It's got that really nice rugged look, but this thing is strong so that you can, be sure that your cards aren't going to fall out on you. Holds a couple credit cards or your license, whatever, what have you. Got a little grip in here to keep it, but it looks really good. If you want to see, like on a Newbie Sport, on the S10 Plus, look kind of like that. On the S10 with the Newbie Metro, kind of give you that look. I mean, maybe you don't want to cover up the subcase logo, so might be better for maybe a different case, but if you're into the wallets for your phone, we actually have case wallets. Another cool thing, now this is gaining steam. If you guys saw the movie about kind of government spying and stuff like that, a lot of people are concerned. So we have webcam covers, SUPCASE.com. You can find these, and we've got different sizes. We got, for your phone, for your laptop, for your tablet, for every device in your house that has a webcam on it, we have a cover, and this comes on and off. It's a 6-pack. So, you can block it if anyone's hacking you, or if you're just concerned about that, you can make sure that nobody can see you when you're not paying attention, you're not looking. You can keep it covered, take it off. And then one other product that we have that's new that I'm really excited about, I love this thing. This is a desk table stand. Doesn't look like much right now, but let me expand this for you guys and show you what I'm talking about. So as you can see, it collapses like that. You could throw it into your bag or something, into your book bag or your laptop bag. But what it does is this actually opens up, and as you can see there, it's a table stand for your tablet, for your phone, even your Nintendo Switch. And we actually put an iPad on this thing, a 9.7-inch iPad, and it just held it just fine. I mean, this thing is like, it's really hard to move it. It takes a little bit of muscle. So, I mean, this thing is substantial, but you can really turn this into your workstation, carry this around with you, and instantly, wherever you are, let's say you have an iPad, you prop this up, you're at the coffee shop, you put your iPad right here, you got your keyboard, and now you have a little computer set up. So this is new from SUPCASE. Got this, it's called the desk table stand. And it, as you can see, it goes all kinds of angles. It's multi-angle, it can go as high as you want if you want it really low. And it can hold, look at that, even sticking out like that, it can hold the phone no problem. Doesn't even tip over. It's got this kind of weighty base that holds it. And of course, got that SUPCASE, that distinct SUPCASE kind of design. You can want to get a close-up look at that. So that's our desk stand. So we actually got a lot of cool new products. We're expanding with the ring holder, the webcam covers, the desk table stand, and the wallet. So check that out at SUPCASE.com, as well as our new S10 cases. If you guys are planning to get the S10, go onto our site. You can put your pre-orders in now, or if you're waiting for the announcement, you want to figure out if you're going to get the S10 Plus or maybe the S10 Lite is all you're going to need, you can just check it out and do some window shopping and figure out now what you want. But let us know in the comments, what do you guys think of these new cases? Brand new, the Metro, Newbie Metro, and the Newbie Sport. Kind of some new stuff that we're trying out and just trying to give you guys more variety and try some new styles for 2019. Go ahead and comment below. Let us know. We really want to hear you guys, your feedback. We love hearing from the fans, and we really rely on you guys to help make these products the best for you. And of course, like us and subscribe if you haven't already. Share your opinion below. Follow us for more.